Hey there, how's everybody doing? We're back. Second stream of the day. This will be a little Lego stream. I wanted to make sure I did a Lego stream on Tuesday. Sometimes I don't. Last Tuesday I did like a 6.5 hour Fallout 76 stream. So I don't think there was any Lego stream after that. So today, did a slightly shorter Fallout stream so that we can also do a Lego stream. Trying to keep a nice solid schedule going in general, but especially for this event we're doing right now, which is Stand Up to Cancer, Stand Up Builders charity campaign. I'm going to do a little knolling. Oh, I should do it where you can see it, right? Don't do it off camera. But let me post a little link here. Everybody can go there and check out that link right there and do some lurking. Keep forgetting some of that is not viewable. That link right there is the Pals O'Brien stream team, and everybody there, if you go follow that link, you can find anybody live on the stream team and go check out their stream, because they're all streaming to benefit Stand Up to Cancer right now. And I will be rating out of this stream, so long as we have viewers. I'll be rating out into somebody else on that stream team. I'm gonna run out of room here, because all these little parts are gonna take up a lot of space. This set has some... Hey Devin, how's it going? We're back with more alt build stuff. Hey, time to hydrate. I have a nice cold water right now. Thank you for that hydrate there, Devin.
These nuts?
Oh yeah.
Got him!
Got me. Look, Devin, I'm knolling. When do I ever knoll? When I feel like it. Yeah, I'm knolling. I'm organizing parts by parts. And color. What the heck? Color? Me? Oops. When have I ever done color? Woo! I think I'm only gonna do this one set in this stream, so might as well be super organized and not speed building. I'm not in a hurry, you know? No big rush. How you doing, Gavin? I called you Gavin. Devin. I swear, I screw up yours and Gev's name so often. I don't know what it is. It must be the EV thing. That pesky old EV thing. Oh my god, there's like a million of these 1x4s. I saw somebody else knolling today, and I was inspired. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Build Time. I think that's who it was. I think it was Build Time. And I was gonna say hi, and I was busy doing stuff, and then I was streaming. I was getting ready for my stream. Holy cow, look at all these 1x4s. Those are spider legs. It is mellow afternoon stream time for me. I think we might see Deep in here. Deep was asking me if we were going to do an afternoon stream, and I wasn't sure, but it seemed like Deep wanted me to do one. So hopefully we'll see Deep in here. But I figured I might as well stream anyway, because we got the charity drive going. Even if Deep doesn't show up. It's not very many pieces in this set, so won't take too long to do this. Ooh, brown pieces too. These are supposed to be brown. That's okay. We'll consider them brown. Let's see, where can I use them in this build? Looks like in that jaw type area. Yeah, there's lots of gray around there anyway, so it'll look good in there. And then on the legs I can keep to the brown. That'll look good, I think. That's a plan. Good brainstorming. Just going through that this morning. Is it brainstorming if it's only one brain? I don't think so. Got all our little cheese wedge parts, all our little teeth, although they're red teeth, so I guess they're red claws. Here's some actual white teeth. Oh, we got the white toe parts too. Where can we put those? Okay, some light gray too. There's the train. No paper directions for this one. Instructions, rather. This is a rebrickable find, so we've got the digital PDF from Rebrickable. Okay, 18, that sounds right. Here's 19. It can't be 19. Did I count right? That's 18. 19, is it really? Well, hopefully we won't need more than that. I don't think I dropped any. Might be going and getting some replacement parts at some point during this build. That's entirely possible. Alright, a rarity in this channel, knolling before the build, or at all. Just doesn't happen here. Feels so organized. Yikes. Ah, I got stuff covered up down there. That's no bueno. All right. That gives us a little bit of build area here. Just a little bit of build area. All right. Nold. Can't sleep. Oh no. Well, I'm here. I'm here to bore the socks off you. Hopefully I'll be super boring. And here, I'll just make sure I'm not as animated as I was this morning, and I'm definitely not. Mellow stream. And the music this morning was more upbeat, you know, especially when I was playing Fungo Mungo. All right, and still no muting or copyright strike or anything for that, so seems to be okie dokie. So let's get started with this sucker. I'm gonna build super slow because I'm not in any kind of hurry. So neither Alex nor Joe can sleep. Too excited about train day. Too excited about train day. Here we go. There's the basis of our... This is supposed to be, if you can't tell, this is supposed to be one of the arachnid aliens from Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers. Did I say Stormship Troopers? Wow. Making words up here. The only problem with this nice knolling is it only lasts a second with a small kit. Then it's all gone. I didn't really have any plans to do any other model after this one, and this is like a 200 part model. As you can see, these are the parts. Everything's on camera. So, not much to it. That's why I took some time to null, because why not? I think this is the back. We'll see. These are nice instructions. PluTOMium on Rebrickable designed this. He has tends to have nice instructions. Oh my goodness! We got a raid back! Are you even kidding me? Jake, welcome on in. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. I feel like I've seen you recently today, Jake. Welcome on in, everybody. Come on in and join the party. I am GH316. Please just call me GH. I like to build Lego. I like to build Technic. I like to build Star Wars ships out of Lego. I like to build alternate builds that I find on Rebrickable. And that's what we're doing right now. So let me give Jake Rooney a shout. I believe I am modless right now because this is a pop-up stream. No, I'm not. That's right. I'm not modless. I forgot Alex is awake. Alex is actually awake. She's supposed to be asleep, but she can't sleep tonight. Thank you, Alex, very much for that. Appreciate it. I started the stream thinking I would have no Alex here today because she's supposed to be sleeping. She has a big trip planned tomorrow. But you know how that goes. I can't sleep the night before a big trip either. So what we're doing right now is this alt build of it's a Creator 3-in-1 set, 4994. It's Fierce Creatures or something crazy like that. Hee raid back. You got me. You got me. Now you have to. It's going well, Jake. Now, Jake, you have to start another stream so I can raid back into you. I'll just keep it going forever. Nice. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well here. Raid tennis, exactly. Back and forth. I'm doing very well. That could be a new thing, right? Yeah. Like, what are these guys doing? I don't know. They invented raid tennis. Now they're just trying to see the last guy to raid wins, right? So you're up now. Ball's in my court? I think ball's in my court. You've hit it over the fence. Now, if you know, I guess you could win by not streaming. Yeah, ball's in my court. I love it. Well, we got that shout there, courtesy of Alex. So if anybody in here isn't already following Jake, and sometimes you have to check these things, please go give Jake a follow. Jake is a part of the Stand-Up Builders. In fact, Jake is one of the organizers of the Stand-Up Builders, and I'm going to give you a little insider list here. The Pals of Brian is a stream team that is doing this event right now, the Stand-Up Builders, Stand Up to Cancer campaign drive. I keep calling it a campaign drive, charity drive. But I also need to raid and run. Absolutely, I totally understand. I have a wisdom tooth breaking through again. Oh, and also work in the morning. My God. Stand-Up Builders stream team. There you go. Ignore the URL. Uh-oh. I didn't see a URL. Stand-Up Builders stream team. So please take care of that wisdom tooth. And my goodness. Hope you get that fixed up real fast, because that can be super painful. So thanks again for the raid. And again, if you're not following Jake, please go do. And one of the reasons there that I posted that Pals of Brian link is, if you like to lurk streams, and even if you don't like to lurk streams, it would be great if you could go to that link right there. Those are all the people on the Pals O'Brien team, Stand-Up Builders, doing the Stand Up to Cancer charity drive right now. If you could go give all those people a lurk, that helps the numbers go up for all of those streamers. And if the numbers go up, their visibility goes up, and that can help draw new people in, maybe even people that don't know that streamer. And some of those new people might be people that would have money to spend on charity. And if they don't get their eyeballs on those streamers, then they won't have any place to spend their money. So you could be like a middleman. If you don't have any money to spend, do some lurking. Open some extra tabs. Do some lurking on those guys and help the cause that way. You don't have to have money. Of course, donations are gladly accepted. My personal campaign is right here, and we've got all kinds of building incentives there. You can make me build one-handed, or make me go back steps, or make me eat this Lego right now entirely. That's not one of them. That's not one of them. Yep, absolutely, Jake. I hope that's fixed up real quick. Which means bye-bye wisdom tooth. And Jake won't be smart anymore. It'll in that sense it'll be sad, but hopefully he got lots of smart things accomplished in his life before losing the old wisdom teeth and becoming, just a regular old Dumbo head. That's how it works, right? That's why I'm dumb. I assume I had mine removed. Okay. Got these little snotty snotty pieces here with ye old side studs. Are these supposed to be eyeballs? I can't even tell. This is supposed to be one of the arachnid aliens from Starship Troopers. Roughly. It's a rebuild on Rebrickable. If you don't know Rebrickable, you should. I get a lot of great alternate builds there. You probably all do. But occasionally, I didn't until this year. So you can look it up by set, which is really cool. You put set numbers of sets that you own. What is happening in this step? Oh. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Enter the set number of sets you own at Rebrickable, and then you can look up all kinds of alternate builds for that set. And you know you already have the bricks because you looked it up by set. That's the beauty of it. So build a whole bunch of new designs, and you don't have to buy any more bricks or any more sets. And a lot of those designs are free, so you don't have to spend any money at all. And some of the more complex, bigger builds do cost money, but they're not very expensive at all. Maybe, a lot of them are like between $3 and $10 US, something like that. Maybe even like between $2 and $10. So, not expensive. I got an extra wisdom tooth that came through after the last one got taken out. It is certainly the only tooth I have on the top. Ouch! Ouch. That happens, right? I think I might have had an extra wisdom tooth at some point. Maybe it even came in. I don't know. I've somehow managed to keep all of my teeth intact. Alright, I'm going to build this first before sticking it all together. Also, another thing, and you can see it in my title, is you can do this if you would like to go to the Kudo board. I just need to learn how to spell. And you could thank the organizers, for example, of this event for their great work, or you can thank streamers on there too. Leave a nice, wholesome note for somebody, if you are so inclined. And people like Jake Studs deserve thanks. Look at me! Oh my goodness, am I showing up that way because I was lurking Jake? I'm a raider from Jake Studs. Yes, I love it. I'm a raider from Jake Studs because I was in there lurking because I raided Jake earlier from my Fallout stream this morning. And so I was in there. So now in my own chat, I appear as a raider from Jake Studs. I love that. I wish it always said that, no matter where I was. Just like showing up in Zach's stream and Jake hasn't been around at all that day, but I come in and it says Raider from Jake Studs. I want that as my title. I'm changing that to my screen name. Forget GH316. I'm now Raider from Jake Studs. It's my new identity. I like it. Okay. So this thing's starting to get scary. It suddenly took a turn into scary world. I don't know if you can see what's going on, but yeah. This thing is starting to become mean. Am I all caught up? With 7. Looks like I am. This stand-up builders team has raised over $50,000 in this charity event so far, blowing the goal out of the water, and we're still going because there's not like a limit. More cancer research is the goal, so there's no limit. Let's keep it going. I lost most of mine through illness in my late teens. That sucks. It's quite the adjustment not having teeth and getting dentures. I can imagine. I feel like I skipped a step. I did. I completely overlooked step 8. Actually 9 is my lucky number. My favorite number since I was 9 years old. Actually, that's the year I decided it was officially. Although I think I had already decided it before that because I used to watch Speed Racer. As a kid, man, wish if I could just hold some Legos, that'd be nice. I used to watch Speed Racer as a kid, the old Japanese anime from the 60s. And Racer X, his number was number 9. I always thought he was so cool. Like, I guess Speed Racer's long lost brother or something like that. Anyway, he always showed up and helped. Oh, I also skipped. So that was my explanation for why 9 is my favorite number. I think I can trace it back to when I was like 3 or 4 years old. Bork, bork. Okay, way back here I skipped some steps. That wasn't cool of me. Let's go back here. I didn't put in any of these. Way, way back. What? I didn't even know Giv was here. Hey, Giv. You know, Lego made several Speed Racer sets when that live action movie came out. Oh. I didn't even think of that. I didn't really want to have anything to do with that. I was afraid it would be terrible, and I assume it was. I don't know. That movie, that is. But I didn't think about the fact that that was definitely one of my dark phases. There were 2 dark phases. Ye old teenage and 20s dark phase, and then after the kids start to grow up and the Legos kind of go into storage for a few years. And then in your 50s, you're like, oh yeah, Lego. The kids are out of the house. I can bust the Lego out. And the last 4 teeth I had out, I had gone into, to have 2 taken out, and they were just like, well, while we're here, we can take these out too. So, wow, geez. They're like, hey, we make more money if we take out more teeth, so let's just yank them all out. Not to make light of it, of course. I guess I did. Apologies. I enjoyed it, but I can see why some fans of the cartoon might not. Well, if you enjoyed it, then maybe I could try to enjoy it. I just figured it would be like painfully awful, but if you actually enjoyed it, I have, you know, for action movies, I have a fairly low bar. Really. Unless the action is, you know, garbage. Like if the racing scenes were garbage, I would accept bad acting, but if the racing scenes are garbage and not action-filled and awesome, then what's the point? I want to see all the fun tricks I know from Speed Racer for that car. Okay, so step 11, what is this for doing? And after, this is totally skipping. There's no segue here whatsoever. I'm just looking at this and thinking about, because we were on Speed Racer, and I'm going to skip right over to Starship Troopers. If they were concerned about money, they'd have made that 2 or even 4. Yeah, that's true, Alex. Good point. I was just kind of... I was using it to make a joke about the professionals, and I shouldn't have. I thought those... Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay. That's where we are right now. This guy's gonna actually look like something when he starts to get limbs. Right now it looks like a, I don't know, like it's gonna be a helicopter or maybe even a blimp or a football. American oval ball. be specific. Not a proper football. No. An oval ball, an egg ball, you know, American egg ball. Not rugby. The American egg ball. Rugby probably came first, though. I don't know, I think football came before rugby anyway, didn't it? I mean, proper English football. I feel like rugby was like what, like hooligans wanted to be like, can't we just punch each other and stuff? Not allowed in proper game of football, but yeah, rugby. Let's make a different side sport where you can just annihilate each other and it's fine. Full contact. There we go. So, yeah, I still think this is the back. Yeah, it is. But there's not really like sections of the body. I guess it's gonna have like a head and jaw and then the limbs. So, all right, more teeth. Needs more teeth. I don't usually knoll either, but we're doing a hecka small set on this stream. So, figured I'd do a little knolling. Because there wasn't really much sorting to do. So I made sorting to do. I actually like sorting at the beginning of the build. So, oh well. And I don't mind watching someone sort at the beginning of their build either. Even when I'm opening, you know, new bags in a new set, definitely want to do like at least sort by size instead of just big pile of chaos build. Chaos builds have their place, to be sure. Okay, let's see what's going on. Sometimes I think they're fun. Usually, especially if it's a big build, like a big Technic build of 1,500 pieces or something like that, I want to have those pieces sorted by size, because otherwise I'm going to spend way too long, especially if I'm streaming, sorting. I don't want to spend a million years sorting. Whoops. And do not forget that link right up there, right over wherever it is in your chat. That Pals O'Brien link right there. If you would like to support stand-up builders and support Stand Up to Cancer, you can go over to that Pals O'Brien link and check out all the streamers who are live right now and just lurk them. Simply lurk them so their numbers come up and they're more visible. And that visibility can translate into the right person coming into their stream and donating a lot of money to the cause. And if that visibility isn't there, then maybe that person doesn't see the stream. And that might not even ever be aware of Stand Up to Cancer. So, you could do that. Oh yeah, thank you. Golly darn it. Let me pin exactly. Don't know. The one that yells at you, that's the one we want. So that means I have to post it. And put a couple little hearts afterwards. Boom, boom, boom. There. Man, I can't believe I didn't have that pinned. Thank you, Alex. I wish it would just stay pinned from one stream to the next and make you. I wish you could. One of the selections is keep it pinned, but it'll unpin at the end of the stream. I wish I could just manually unpin it no matter what stream I'm doing, because every stream this week is dedicated to Stand Up to Cancer. So there you go. Right there is the link to donate to Stand Up to Cancer. That's my campaign, but every single dollar, every single penny of that donation that anybody makes goes to Stand Up to Cancer. I'm going to use the other two gray ones here. Why not? I don't have the full number of brown ones, and I don't know how many this set takes. So we've used the other gray ones here and the other gray ones here, just so that we can make sure we have brown ones for the legs, because I want the legs to look like they're supposed to. Meanwhile, these things, you can't really tell. I mean, gray is used in this too, so. I do have build incentives too, if you want to mess me up and make this stream last even longer. You can... Uh-oh, I skipped... No, I didn't. Okay. Nope, I thought I might have skipped something. Looked like something was missing there, but I don't think there's supposed to be anything there. Not in the picture. Anyway, yep, I've got lots of incentives there to make me do things like build one-handed, build left-handed, skip backwards steps. That kind of thing. We also have a game, if you like to play games. This is backwards gambling here, where you only pay if you win. If you lose, no problem. What that is, simple little game, really. I have sound commands on the channel, and like this, for example, is one of them.
That's what she said.
So I have more, at least 3 or 4 more. That's what she said commands. So you could guess what the other commands are, and it doesn't have to be that's what she said. You could guess other, like if you think boo, B-O-O, would be a good one to guess, because that could be a sound, right? It's not one that I remember. But point is, if you guess sound commands and get it wrong, nothing happens, and you don't lose anything. If you get it right, you're going to hear a sound, and I'll tell you if that's one of the new sounds. I do have my regular sounds that are public on my About section, on my About page, but these are the hidden sounds that have not been revealed yet. So, like for example, say, the deal is, if you win and get one right, you're obligated to make a $2.50 donation to the cause, to Stand Up to Cancer. So you pay only if you win. If you lose, like for example, I'm gonna guess. Well, that's what she said. That's what she said. 1 is a command. So TWSS2 is probably a command, right? Oh, we are getting a raid. It's not a command. Hey, it's ASCII Walker. Welcome in, and Brenda is one of them, and Lightning Builder's coming on in. Danny Fandom's coming on in. A Squawker, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Texan316, I really like your numbers, by the way. You have really good numbers. Appreciate that. Your numbers. Welcome in. Thank you for the shout out for a Squawker. Recon, appreciate that. Welcome in, Raiders. Indeed. I'm GH316. Please just call me GH. I like to build Lego. I like to build Technic. I like to build Lego ships. I like to build Technic cars. Those are super fun. I like to build all kinds of alternate builds from Rebrickable, like this one we're working on right now. That's this thing over here. PluTOMium is one of my favorite Rebrickable designers. So that's what we're doing right now. Welcome on in. We're also streaming to support Stand Up to Cancer. Oh yeah, we both have the 316, right? Yeah, I like Texan's numbers there. Didn't want me anymore. Oh, so he made me a problem now. Well, thank you, ASCII, for bringing everybody over here, for trusting me with your community, especially during this really important campaign we have going on. So, if you see that that link up there that's pinned to the top, that's my personal campaign. You can mess me up. Oh my goodness, are we getting raided again? A double raid? Is that what's happening? Catarella. Danny, were you in that one too? Catarella. Oh my goodness, it's going off in here. It is. I'm sure glad Alex is awake, and Recon is here too. Thank goodness I have some people here. Simon Does, welcome on in. Oh no, you didn't. Welcome on in. Catarella, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Alien invasion from planet Catarella. Just Vanya. I know that guy. How you doing, Vanya? Cigar Man Pa, how you doing? Welcome on in, everybody. My goodness. I think we do have stuff enabled right now, right? I'm GH316. How you doing? Please just call me GH. Welcome on in. I like to build Lego of all kinds, especially Star Wars ships and Technic. And right now we're working on Dark Sephi. Welcome on in. If I missed anybody, I apologize for that. Please go ahead and say hello again if I missed you. We're working on an alternate build from Rebrickable. This one right there. It's supposed to be a Starship Trooper arachnid alien, right? It kind of looks like one, I think. It's probably going to look more like one when I can turn it around and take a look at it. But that's what we're doing right now. If you don't know Rebrickable, by the way, you need to know Rebrickable. If you're into Lego, for sure. Because they have all kinds of alternate builds. You just look it up by set. This alternate build right here is made up from Lego Creator 3-in-1 set 4994, Fierce Creatures. So it's like a spider, and like 3 other builds in that 3-in-1 set. So here's a 4th build, and there's like other ones up on Rebrickable where you can get even more use out of your Lego sets if you have a complete Lego set. Any complete Lego set, just look it up. So there you go. That's what we're doing today, and we're also supporting Stand Up to Cancer. And yes, thank you, Alex, for those shouts. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Catarella, for the raid. And my goodness, ASCII, appreciate that. Appreciate everybody bringing their people on in here. Oh yeah, you do see a Zildjian mousepad. I love this mousepad. Look at that. And look at how it looks like the light is hitting it like a real symbol. I mean, I'll turn it and the light source also changes, but still. I love this. I get free ad for Zildjian there, huh? So welcome on in, folks. If you feel like clonking on that donate link and making me do something silly like build with my left hand, which I don't like doing, or build with my right hand only, which is really hard with Technic. I think I could probably do okay with system. We'll see about that. Or go back a few steps, or whatever you want to do. Or sometimes it's really good just to support without your dollars and go click on that link right there and check out the Pals O'Brien team. All of those people right there are doing the same Stand Up to Cancer charity campaign. You can see right there on that page which one of those streamers is streaming at any given time. It'll show you right there. You can go open tabs for every one of them and lurk all of those people and drive their numbers up. So you could do that and support the charity without even spending a cent, because if their numbers go up, then more eyeballs go onto their link to click on it. And if they click on it, then who knows if that might be the right person who has a lot of money to donate to the charity. And what you've done is help get their eyeballs on it. So you haven't spent a cent, but you've done a really great thing for the charity, and the charity ends up getting money because of what you did. So please go do that. I highly recommend it. I'm lurking a bunch of people right now, and that means that I should go shut my squawker window, because it's on me now. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, yuck. So I shut my squawker window. No reason to have that open. And ASCII, thank you for the raid again. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm done. We've got, see, I gave Alex and Recon swords so that they could duke it out. So they duke it out. That's what they do. As you can see in chat. Recon's good at laying it on. I think he was laying a guilt trip on you. I don't think he was being serious, but you know. Never know with Canadians, right? Offends every Canadian in the world. Sorry, guys. I joke about Canadians because they're the nicest people in the world. So, I have heard that there is a jerk Canadian, like one guy. I don't remember who it is, but I have heard that there is a jerk who lives in Canada. He's probably not from Canada. He's probably born in the United States. Sick burn on the United States. I don't know what I'm doing. I live in the US, so I guess I can do that. Reverse Canadian. Nice. Very nice. Nice. All right, so you said sorry to them. I did. I apologize. I apologize, Canada. Oh. Rather than the other way around. Nice. So this looks like nothing right now. Hopefully it's going to end up looking like that by the time we're done with it. We'll see. And you could definitely mess me up. Ooh, somebody the other day suggested I try building. I was building a Technic set, and they suggested no-handed building. So I did try that. It did not work. All I did was kind of destroy the model I was working on, which was this guy. Pretty cool model. Can barely see it. But this is made out of the Porsche 911. The Technic Porsche 911 set, what is it, 42096? So that's a pretty nice rebrickable. This is a free rebrickable hilarity ensued. Yes. Scotty, no, I'm not on again. No. Nope. The other one was a Fallout stream, so Deep wanted me to do a Lego stream today, so I said I would, and of course Deep hasn't been here. That's how it works. But guys, yeah, no, don't worry about it, Scotty. Guys, Scotty on Sunday night is going to do a stream, so go follow him now, watch his stream on Sunday night, and support him, and then you can unfollow him. Because you don't want to associate with that kind of riffraff. Because he's Scotty Rotten. He says it, he admits it himself. I didn't name him. Don't blame me. Yes, unfollow. Yeah. Ouch. The worst kind of riffraff. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's because of Recon and Scotty that I make fun of Canadians here, and they never deserve it. Well, Recon does. Is that the brother of Robbie Rotten? Ah, is your cuz? Yeah. Misplaced this piece. How you doing, Lightning Builder? Did we get you a shout yet? Can anybody shout Lightning Builder? I can do it. I know how to do it. You can try. Okay. I'm gonna shout Lightning Builder. I think I've lost both of my mods. They're squabbling. I don't know why. I don't know why. Does anybody else have the issue of copy paste commands not working in OBS? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alex. We got a couple shout outs for Lightning Builder then. That's fine. Rather shout out too many times than not enough. Long-haired, hippie, bearded bro. I finally got it right this time, Scotty. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I like to shout out all my my buildy friends. And if anybody's in chat that I haven't shouted out, that probably is, let me know. We'll get some shout outs out there. If you know a builder out there in chat that I haven't shouted, well, that Alex hasn't shouted. She's been on top of it. I haven't. Let me know. Shouts are free. And the other thing that's free is hitting that pals link and lurking. I'll just keep saying this again because it's free. It's free. Hit that pals link. Go lurk on everybody that's streaming live right now and supporting Stand Up to Cancer. Absolutely free for you to do that. And it really helps. And if everybody does that, then those numbers go way up and lots of eyeballs end up right on all the stand-up builders, and then donations can start continue. Honestly, we're doing really good this year. Continue flowing in to Stand Up to Cancer for cancer research. So there you go. Most of us built utter chaos, that is. Yeah. Need to shout out a nerd name. Oh, you call me a nerd? That's fine. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for shouting me out to myself. I appreciate that. You got me though. That was a sick burn. All right. As you notice, my name is not Lightning Builder. I could be Molasses Builder. Slow AF Builder. That would be more like it for me. That reminds me. Check one thing real quick. Okay, good. Had to check one thing just to make sure that's working. Excellente. Enjoyment Builder. I like that. So a chaos build is when you build chaos as opposed to building from chaos. Vanya. Oh, he's not fast. He just builds lightning. I see. All of the brick sets he puts together, just different lightning sets. Got you. It makes so much more sense now. What do we get? Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate the follows. We have anonymous follows around here. I won't call anybody out just for following. Unless you speak up in chat, and there's no obligation, no expectation. Yes, it is. It is. Confessed right there. Lightning Builder says yes. It is just sets, just build sets of lightning. So there you go. It all makes sense now. Hey, weird set, a spider. How's it going, VR? Can we get a shout for VR? Would appreciate that. And Scotty's gonna burb. Yeah, it doesn't look like much right now, does it? It's a steaming hot hunk of Lego. But it's gonna look like that. That looks pretty good. How you doing, VR? Gonna try to get to sleep again? Alright, Alex, I will not bug you anymore. Please get some sleep. You have a big day tomorrow. I hope Joe eventually got to sleep. Let's give Alex a shout. Thank you, Alex, for everything you do. Please go follow Alex. She is also a Lego streamer. She likes to build things like Technic cars and stuff. So, there you go. She will be on a train ride tomorrow, so we won't have her with us for the next few days. So it's nice having her for both of my streams now, even though it's super late in England right now. Alright, what are we doing? Step 21. Roof, roof. Remember, folks, a follow is free. It's a great way to support your streamers. And if you like watching Lego builders, you should definitely go follow Alex. Of course, I appreciate the follows here too. Very much so. And to repeat, we have anonymous followers, so I will not call you out if you don't want to speak up in chat. There we go. And your name will not pop up on the screen for everyone else to see. Just me. And always much, much appreciated. Alright, what are we doing now? Is this the head? Okay, I think so. So I think what we have is we're going to have a top of a head and a bottom of a head. So it'll be like head, neck, and then jaw. It's like the jaw and the top of the head are attached to the body. That's what I'm seeing right there in the picture. So let's start with this over here. Okay, offset by one stud so we can put this snot piece here. Snot is a misnomer, and we all know that, right? Because it stands for studs not on top. But almost every snot piece has studs on top. I think we should call them SOS pieces, SOS, studs on side, because then it includes the studs that are on the top, almost always, and the studs that are on the side, right? Am I not right? Am I not right about that? Aw, Dwayne, we could have been buddies. We could have been friends. I don't think we could have been friends. It was destined to fail. Alright. Just making sure I got this right here. There we go. And our side stud action over here is two of these stacked on top of each other. I had to ban Dwayne the Johnson Rock. That's sad. Makes me sad. The name sounds like familiar for some reason. We couldn't smell what he was cooking. He's gone. Should we invite him back? How you doing, Mbinda? AKA Brenda. Does it bug you? Does it bug you when people call you Brenda? Because I don't like nicknames that actually bug people. Like Squawker seems to be fine with whatever I call him. Which is good. Okay, good. I like silly nicknames that, you know, a lot of them start out as misreadings of the names, like Squawker and ASCII Walker, and I like ASCII. ASCII really works well. But I'm pretty sure I saw somebody said a Squawker. I think it might have been Zach doing it on purpose, but it cracked me up, so. But I have to be careful sometimes, because I joke around too much. Ask man, nice. Yeah, it can get a little tricky. Yes. Ask man. It does say ask right at the beginning. He's just an ASCII guy. I like thinking of, you know, like this is what I think of. And like the ASCII pictures that people used to draw on computers. And you know, post in somebody's gonna post one in chat now, right? Yeah, ASCII art, exactly. That's what I hear. Wait, what? Oh, is this the top of our head? I guess it is. There we go. Okay, I'll take it. It does look better moving it around in 3D. Lego is never captured correctly in 2D. Pictures never do it justice. Or like Kevin Smith, Askew Art. Is that his production company? Askew. I like Askew. Askew. That's a good one. I'll have to keep that one in mind. Keep that in my back pocket. Oh, View Askew. Right, I see. Askew Art. Like ASCII art, Askew Art. I'm catching on slowly. Looks like we're making the bottom jaw now. The jaw. The bottom jaw. Like, is this the top jaw? And this is the bottom jaw, and that's the top jaw? According to what I just said, that's the case. And they make art, true. View Askew does make art, so that is Askew Art. It only follows. For anybody who has joined us in the last few minutes, let me put this back up on the screen. We've got a charity campaign going on right now for Stand Up to Cancer, and you can click the pinned link at the very top there to go to my personal campaign for Stand Up for Cancer, and every single dollar goes straight to Stand Up to Cancer. But If you have money that you can afford to donate, that would be a great place to go to do so. And if you don't have money to donate, you can click on that Pals O'Brien link right there and go take a look at that list of streamers who are all streaming to support Stand Up to Cancer right now. And you can go lurk them and drive their numbers up, which does a great thing, getting eyeballs on those streamers. Because you never know when the right person's going to see that and have a bunch of money that they can afford to donate. So there you go. You can help out that way without spending a cent. Just grab a bunch of, open a bunch of tabs and lurk all those streamers right there. Help their numbers go up. Doesn't cost a cent and helps a lot. Whoa. Okay, there we go with our bottom jaw. I said it again. Bottom jaw. There we go. I guess they want it to be straight like that, which is fine, but that looks, you know, slightly scary. I think it's leg time. It's leg day now. Yeah. Times 4. This first thing is times 4. So they've warned us. We've been warned. And I was planning for this to be a pretty short little stream here. So as soon as we're done with this guy, we'll be looking to raid into another stand-up builder streamer. Probably one of the Pals O'Brien. So we can keep this train a-going. It's fun. I raided into Jake Studs earlier today from my Fallout stream. Jake raided back into me. So that was pretty funny. Doing my part to make this a tall stream. Yeah. Thanks, Geff. Let's see here. So we got to do this 4 times. So let me grab 4 of each of these pieces. It's 8 of these. Appreciate everybody who is lurking on multiple stand-up streamers right now. And like I said before, you can hit that Pals O'Brien link if you want to know who those people are and who you should be lurking on right now to support the cause. Adding to their numbers helps their visibility. The thing I was about to say about Starship Troopers about 20 minutes ago or so was that video game Helldivers kind of made me want to watch Starship Troopers again, because it's essentially the same thing. I remember that movie being decent. And, you know, kind of a classic science fiction flick at this point. Alright, so times 4 again. So times 4 of these. I think my neighbor's home, so my dog's getting barky because he thinks it's my wife. He'll be sadly mistaken in a few minutes when she doesn't walk in the door. Wow, it looks like I'm missing one of these. I hope I don't need it. I hope I don't need it in this build. So this is interesting. What are we doing here? Oh, and we need 4 of those too. There's the top part of the leg. Oh no, almost. There. There's the top part of the leg. So 4 more of those guys. How did I get signed out at Tiltify? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. There we go. Very, very good. We haven't seen Deep yet during this stream. Deep is the one who inspired me to definitely do this stream. I wasn't sure if I should just do a really long Fallout stream or break the Fallout stream off and do a Lego stream, and Deep said he wanted a Lego stream, but he might not have been able to make it. It's very late where he is. I was kind of surprised he wanted me to do a Lego stream in the first place. Sometimes he stays up late though. It's very late where he is. I think it's probably about 4 or 5 in the morning where he is. I'm not, maybe not quite that late, but it's the middle of the morning, I think, or getting towards middle of the evening. Oh, they probably went to sleep, Vanya. They live, I think, maybe even east of where you live. So, and it's late for you. My goodness, you're up late. Or are you up early? Did you get up really early? It's gotta be. It's like 2 in the morning for you, or 3 in the morning, isn't it, Vanya? My normal time to be up. Yeah, there you go. Night owl, Vanya. I used to be a night owl. For some reason, I switched over to mornings just because it seemed novel. In my 50s, I switched over to being a morning person. Like intentionally. Really just because it seemed novel, and it is kind of novel. But I was living alone at the time when I decided to do that, so I didn't need like any alone time late at night or anything, which is oftentimes the reason to stay up late at night is because everyone else is asleep and you get time to do whatever you want to do, you know, make music or art or build Lego or whatever. Oh, this one doesn't say ×4, but you know it's gonna be. It should say ×4. Oh, I see. It's just a general ×4 over the whole legs, so that's fine. So we do know it's gonna be. There's the train for you. Four of these guys. 4 of these guys. And those. 4 of these. Why is there 5 of those? Oh, I see. Because we've used 2. Still. Strange. Okay. That goes on that side. Ah, I see. Nice. Well, shoot. We are almost done here. I think a bunch of people from Jake's stream who were lurking have probably gone to bed. Like I was saying, it's pretty late, and if they were from the same country as Jake, they would be in England, I believe. I'm assuming that's where he lives. I don't know. It is very, very late there right now. +8 in England, so 5:16 is, oh, it's 1:16 in the morning, right? Yeah. That's not that late, but it is time for bed. I'm usually in bed way before that lately, having switched over to being a morning person. So, I think after we're done building these legs and putting them on, I think this guy will be done. And 90-minute stream is pretty good for me for a second stream of the day. And we have other people, I think, that we can raid into at this point. I think I streamed during a little bit of a lull time, which is probably good to fill the time, and then be able to pop back into the cycle with a raid. Try to keep things going during maybe a little bit of a lull. Hey, Brad! No, it's 10:16 a.m. and I probably should have gone to bed. Also, hello, JH. Well, yeah, you're on the other side of the ding-dang planet. You're a little bit past Europe. England is only +8 from here. You're plus a gazillion over there. You're in tomorrow. Full on sun up tomorrow. All right. We have legs. We've made legs. Only 4 in this guy. Bonk. We're not quite done after we do that. I can't tell. Oh. What's different? Oh, I see. He has like antenna or something. I don't know. Mandibles? Something coming out of the side of his head. Okay, so legs first and then. Yes, Wednesday is still underway here. Is well underway here. Nice. Yeah, I'm still stuck in Tuesday. Old Tuesday. Brad's already on hump day. Enjoy your humpy day. I'll enjoy my Tuesday. I got Monday and Tuesday. That's not how that works, is it? Okay. I see, like that. There we go. Every day is hump day. Hey! Where's air horn? Uh-oh. Was that one of the new ones? Do I need to pay $2.50 now? Uh-oh. I gotta look at the rules here. I might need to pay $2.50 because I might have guessed one right on accident. What does my about page say? Oh, God. There I was watching I was lurking on myself because I was lurking on Jake and he raided into me. So let me go back to my page here and see. Was Airhorn one of them? Do I owe $2.50 now? Oh, I do. Can't believe you guys didn't guess that. Oh my god, such an easy one. Such an easy one, and I divulged it, so I owe $2.50. That one wasn't called Zach. It should just be called Zach. In fact, I should have that go off when I hit the Zach link command. So, according to my own rules, and here's the game, in case you don't know, the game is reverse gambling. You could do what I just did and just guess a sound you think I might have as a sound command, like air horn. That's a pretty common one. I have a bunch of hidden sounds right now. So the deal is, if you guess one wrong, nothing happens. It's reverse gambling. If you win, you have to pay $2.50 to the charity drive for Stand Up to Cancer. So I just accidentally revealed that one, which is kind of like winning. So now I have to go pay $2.50 to the charity, which I will do, but I was just pointing this out earlier. So we've got this one right here.
That's what she said.
Boom. Obvious one. And I can tell you there's at least 2 or 3 more. That's what she said. So you could guess something like that. But you'd be wrong. So nothing happens. You lose the game and nothing happens. When you lose this game, nothing happens. If that had been right, if I'd been so dumb to make it so obvious that TWSS 2 was the second one, then you would have won. And Brooks is raiding. Welcome on in, folks. Brooks, how are you doing? I'll let everybody get in here. Nodak Shack. Oh my goodness. Opak. Yogurt. Indulgent Girl. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. What's up, Brooks? How's it going? Hi guys, I'm GH316. How you doing? Please just call me GH. I like to build Lego. I like to build Technic. I like to build Star Wars ships. I like to build Technic cars. Yeah, and I like to build alternate builds from Rebrickable, and that's what we're doing right now. This silly thing here is that. It's made from Lego Creator Set 4994. It's a 3-in-1 set. Fierce creatures. So this one is like a Starship Troopers kind of arachnid thing, made by one of my favorite designers on Rebrickable, PluTOMium. And we're getting pretty close to being done here, but I really appreciate that raid. Let's go Stand Up to Cancer. That's what we are doing right now, everybody. If I missed anybody, please let me know. And do I have... I don't think I have a mod in here right now, which is just fine. I'm going to give Brooks a shout myself. There we go. If anybody in here wasn't already following Brooks, please go follow Brooks, another wonderful builder in this wonderful community of builders that we have here on Twitch. Very nice, very nice. I can welcome on in, everybody. Hey, Scotty's here too, everybody. Scotty's here too. Don't forget Scotty. Scotty's going to be streaming on Sunday night in this Stand Up to Cancer Stand Up Builders charity campaign. So you should keep an eye out for that. Enjoyed some Bean Boozles? Did you build anything? Enjoyed some? Were there any tasty ones, or did you get some gross ones? You gotta tell me. And what were you building? Or were you building it all? Were we just eating Bean Boozles? Hot or gross? Yeah, was it the gross ones or the hot ones? I would do the hot ones. No way I would do the gross ones. I've heard some of those stay with people for days. No thanks. I don't need to know what an old Band-Aid tastes like. I'm good. The gross ones, oh, what'd you get? What'd you get? Any good stuff? Any really nasty stuff? Any stuff that's going to stay with you for days? Building a few of the city space sets this evening. Nice, good times. Very, very nice. Love that city space stuff. I don't know why they don't just call it space, but I guess it makes sense. It's like in a same scale and everything, right? City in space. And Mama's here. Hey, Mama. How's it going? Welcome on in. Grocery ones just taste bad. Yeah, the hot ones can affect you for days. Well, that's true. They burn going in, they burn coming out too. Liver and onions I could take. Rotten egg, I don't think I could. That'll stay with you, I think, for a while. Both were absolutely horrible. Egg was real bad because I don't like eggs. Oh, on top of it. So egg flavor plus rotten egg flavor. Good to see you too, Mama. Absolutely. Thank you for dropping on in. Yeah, see, I think I could handle the spicy ones, even though the taste is probably not great. But still. Oh no, not the rotten eggs. Yeah, it ruined real eggs for me. See? Yogurt is one of the people that it was permanent. That's terrible. That's awful. That's awful. Well, welcome on in, everybody. I just would like to remind everybody, since we got a lot of nice people in here, that if you'd like to support the campaign for Stand Up to Cancer, and you don't have any extra money to spend, that's totally understandable. I'm right there with you. I'm currently unemployed. So you can go click on that Pals of Brian link right there, and you can see all the builders right now. And I don't know who's on right now because people have been raiding all over the place and stuff. But a lot of people are working on this campaign. If you go lurk all the people in that link, you can see who's streaming on the team. That really helps a lot. Drive everybody's numbers up. You drive the visibility up, so you don't have to spend any money, and you can do a lot to support the cause. And if you do have money to spend, well, you can mess me up with my building. We're getting close to the end here, and you can make me go back a bunch of steps. Just saying. But I completely understand if you don't have money. If it's not comfortable for you, don't spend money, please. A lot of nice people. And Brad. And Brad's here, too. So it's like a mishmash. The nice people and the Brad. I don't see how dead fish tastes any worse than live fish. Scotty, I said this in someone's stream the other day. I was like, they said the flavor was dead fish, and I said, I actually don't recommend eating live fish. Dead fish is a dumb name. Everyone eats dead fish. Nobody, unless you're like a grizzly bear, you don't eat live fish. So it should be rotten fish. Dead fish. Whoever came up with that name, sorry. You're out of here. Even sushi's dead, and it's super almost alive. But even sushi is dead, and they didn't even cook it, you know? I love sushi. Even when you order a lobster out of the tank who's crawling around, he's dead when you eat him. Yes, been saying it for ages. Dead fish is a real dumb name for a flavor, so... Anyway, completely understand if people don't have actual dollars to donate. It's hard all around right now, but you can help out by doing what I said and going and lurking as many of those Pals O'Brien builders as you can. Drive their numbers up, drive their visibility up. You never know when that means somebody who has a lot of money to spend on charity will end up seeing it, and they might not have seen their link otherwise. And that's all because of you. Not spending any money, but just a little bit of effort. Sushi. Yeah, I'm hungry now. I want sushi. It's 5:30 in the evening. Totally dinner time. I haven't had that much to eat today. This guy's looking pretty cool, but he's not done. Let's see. A little bit better view there. He's looking pretty cool, but we've got like more to do on him. Can his legs hold him up? Oh, the collapse of the model. It's not quite strong enough to hold him up. That's okay. He's a bit heavy. Not sure if I told you. Oh, yes. Yes. How is everything okay? I know there's morphine involved. He's standing up now. I hope the morphine is helping their mama. Times 2. I hope I'm not going to run out of pieces here. Uh-oh. I do need 2 of these, and I don't know where the other one went. Maybe it's still in the bag, or maybe I just need to go get another one. I don't see it, so I'm gonna have to go get another one. Let me see if there's anything else I need. I don't think so. So, staying another night, that's garbage, but at least they'll be able to monitor him. That's the whole point, right? Okay, no longer in pain, not needing the hard stuff. Okay, good. Well, that's good too, to get off the morphine. You don't want to stay on that longer than absolutely possible, right? Let me be right back. I need another one of these. Should we check the magic box? What do you guys think? Should we just check the magic box? You never know. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling the magic box. I don't think it's gonna work on this one. Give Hubby Diamond our best there, Mama. Tell him he's got positive vibes going out for him. Looking off for post-stream stuff. Absolutely, Brooks Bricks. Thank you very much for the raid. And let me do one more shout out for anybody in here currently not following Brooks Bricks. Actually, you know what? Didn't we have this in place? Boom. I forgot about it. I forget half my commands in this place. Ridiculous. Whoever wrote these commands, please go give Brooks Bricks a follow. Great guy. Great builder. Great streamer. And follows are free too. Okay guys, I'm not finding it. This one was a long shot, and I told you I didn't have a feeling about it. I'm still not feeling it. Although we got pretty close. That's not bad. It's even the right color. It's a pointy thing. So we're gonna go get one. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget about this. Lurk all of those guys to support the cause. You don't have to spend a penny. And by guys, I mean like, hey, you guys, people. I use that to mean people. I don't mean men. There are women on the team too. Plenty of women Lego builders out there. There we go. Two, and two. And these guys can get put away, I guess. Does it not use the white fangs at all? It used 2 of them, but there's 4. Okay. Yeah, this is the last step. So, unless somebody goes to this link that's at the top of the page there, pinned, but I'll also put it down here. Unless somebody goes there and makes me back up a bunch of steps, we're almost done here. Which is just fine. We can look for somebody else to raid into. If y'all don't want to mess me up. If y'all are just so nice, you don't want to mess me up. And if you don't have money to spend, then I assume you're already lurking all those fine people on the Bricks O'Brien, the Pals O'Brien list. Because that's what you can do to help, and it's completely valid. it could actually be more valid than giving a few bucks. Because what if what you did made somebody's stream visible to some whale out there who has hundreds of dollars to throw at a charity? Then you helping that streamer get visibility made a huge difference. So there you go. It's really that simple and really that free. And that's why I've been doing all kinds of lurking on all kinds of streamers in that list lately. And this goes until and through Sunday the 18th. Let's see, how do these attach? Okay. So these are like little, I don't know, antennas or mandibles. They have mandibles. My dog says they're mandibles. Pretty, that was pretty clearly mandibles, right? You heard it too? All right. I think it actually looks better down at that angle. That's not the angle they have it at, but I think their angle doesn't quite look as good. This guy looks pretty neat, gotta say. For an alternate build, let's get this clearing out of here. Pretty neat. My dog thinks it looks pretty neat too. What do you guys think? Ruff ruff, bork bork, as AZ would say. I like it. So guys, woo! Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate those raids from Catarella and Brooks Bricks. Come on, stand up. There. There, we got it. And my goodness, ASCII Walker rated us, Jake Studs rated us. Guys, we're going to take this party from all these wonderful people who rated us, and we're going to go look for somebody else who is part of the stand-up campaign. Rough, rough indeed. Looks cool, but I don't know what it is exactly. Well, I'll tell you what it is exactly. It's kind of a version of those aliens from Starship Troopers, the arachnids. And it vaguely looks like that. It's got a lot of the same kind of, you know, it's got the same kind of vibe. Not bad. Not bad. But that's vaguely what it is. Appreciate the follow very much. There's so much Lego, and I'm just learning it all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is alternate builds from sets that somebody just made and put up on the internet. This is not an official Lego set at all. That's what we're doing here today, is rebrickable alternate builds. And I like to do that a lot, honestly. GH asked how his dog, GH asked his dog how the day was, and the dog replied, rough. Yeah. My dog's feeling 2024 just like most of us. My dog's fine. Yeah. Very neat. Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, it's just purely creative, kind of, you know, fanfic. Lego fanfic. These are alternate builds made by, you know, Lego fans. Put them up on Rebrickable. Let me show you. Love Starship Troopers? Yeah, I need to watch it again. That whole time that Helldivers was really popular, it still is, but a couple months ago, it got super popular. And let me do this real quick. Just show you Rebrickable in case you don't know about it. Click on that and go check out all kinds. You can look it up by set. This is set 4994, the Creator 3-in-1 set 4994. Easy to look up by number, and if you already have a certain set or a certain bunch of sets, just look it up by number and you know you already have the bricks to build that. Got to take your set apart. I don't mind taking my sets apart because I like rebuilding them over and over and over again. So the mock world is another awesome rabbit hole to fall into. Yeah, and right there, if you click on Rebrickable, bye-bye. That's a rabbit hole for sure. And yeah, me too. Love that movie. Nice. Yeah, I want to watch it again after watching people stream Helldivers, which is basically that movie turned into a video game. Yeah, I totally want to watch it. Brooks Bricks and his crew have introduced me to all this new stuff. Nice, good for Brooks. Excellent. I'm sorry for your pocketbook. But there are ways to get around that. This is free. I already had the set. These directions were free. I had fun today for free. So, there you go. Expensive and alternates that are free kind of evens out in the end. So let's look for something to raid into. I've got a wonderful crew of 31 people here right now who like brick building. And we've got people that we can go see. Like the Jang and Jaegerbaum. Jaegerbaum's doing it. Oh, we're totally going to raid Jaegerbaum. Yeah. He's doing stand-up. He's only an hour in. Boom! We got our man right now. I'm sorry I didn't even look around and see anybody else. And the Jang is doing great. He's got 371 people in his channel right now. He doesn't need our help. We're going to go over to Jaegerbaum. He's a very energetic dude. Very enthusiastic person. You'll see what I mean when we get there. So let me get this raid set up, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate those raids that I mentioned earlier. Brooks, really appreciate it. Catarella, really appreciate it. ASCII and Jake Studs, you guys are all awesome. And let's get this raid set up so that we can take this party on over to the Jaegerbaum, who is also streaming, there he is, for Stand Up to Cancer. It's been super fun, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to start a whole new alt build tomorrow. Another one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. We are going to... Oh, you know, do you really? Is that your mom joke, or do you really, Scotty? We're out of here, guys. It's been really fun. I'll see you tomorrow for another one of these. We're going to keep going through Sunday on this campaign. See ya. Bye, guys.
Am I gaslighting you? Yo, GH316!